Love itself isn't enough to make a relationship work. It takes far more. When things go wrong, you have to do more than love to make your partner stay. It takes compromise, dedication, effort, and sometimes hard work to keep your relationship going. You may have heard people talk about how many times they have been in love. However, if it was true love, then they would not give up on it so easily when things start to go sour. If you are not willing to work hard to save your relationship, then you never really loved your partner. Just because your partner said goodbye does not mean it is over. It just means you have even more reason to fight for the relationship. If you can hold on and keep going, it is not over yet. As long as love still exists between the both of you, do not let go of the relationship. You need to know and let it settle in your mind that there are obstacles in every relationship. In life, there are ups and downs, and so also in relationships. When you are facing some challenges in life, you do not quit living, rather you summon the courage and put yourself together to deal with this problem. You do not give up until you have triumphed over the problems. The attitude of resilience you show towards life is the same one you should show towards your relationship. Too many people give up easily on their relationships. If you are in a relationship that requires long-term commitment like marriage, which is forever, you will get to a point where you will need to fight for your relationship. Fighting in this case does not mean you should go out there and fight physically with someone. It means you should advocate for your relationship. If you think your relationship is going off track and it is no longer what it used to be, you need to stick up for your relationship, defend, and fight for it. No one has ever been successful in anything without investing time, resources, and energy. Sometimes couples forget that love is more of a choice rather than an emotion. The butterflies you both had in the beginning were infatuation, not true love. Even if you believe that it was love at first sight for you both, your love must be tenderly cultivated. Just as a gardener puts time and effort into raising a bountiful harvest, a relationship also requires hard work. You must fight for your relationship to keep your love going strong. Relationships are about spending quality time with each other and making the right sacrifices when necessary. It is about seeking to know each other better and knowing what brings them joy. Although cultivating a lifelong relationship is tough, you will be glad you did. When the going gets tough in your relationship, what do? Do you leave the relationship you have used your effort and resources to build over time, or fight for it? Or do you fight for the relationship? You do not have to give up on your relationship without trying everything in your power to work it out. You may have a few past regrets in the back of your mind, but do not let missing a beautiful relationship become one of them. You might think it is best to just let them go. The problem is, you will always live with regret. Anytime you think of your partner, you will wonder what might have happened if you had just fought for your relationship a little. Even if the relationship does not work out, at least you have the satisfaction that you tried. You will not lie in your bed at night and wonder why you did not fight for your relationship. Refuse to let words go unsaid and leave love undone. Go ahead and try and see what happens. Sometimes, the relationship is not going so well at the moment, and your partner does not think you love them. Do not just accept that as a reason for them to leave. Instead, do whatever you can to prove the intensity of your feelings for them and your dedication to them. You will need to prove you truly love them. If the person you are in a relationship with fills your heart with happiness and love, does that relationship not deserve everything you have got? Wouldn't you want him to do the same if the situation was reversed? If your partner is worth spending your life with, you have to fight for such a relationship. Otherwise, you will never truly be able to say you gave it your best shot. There is an old saying that says it is not over until it is over. Do not give up on your relationship. You may be a couple, but you are still individuals who have the power to stay in their relationship or call it quits. In the heat of the moment, you may think everything is over when in reality it is not. If you and your partner love each other, do not let a disagreement destroy what you have. When you fight for your relationship, you both maintain that loving decision to mend what is broken. It is a power that should never be taken lightly. Your relationship is in your hands. Fight for it and do not let go. As long as there are two people in the relationship, you will always have a difference of opinion. The way you were raised and your point of view may not always be consistent with your partner's beliefs, and vice versa. Some of these differences are bound to cause occasional disagreements. However, you should not let these minor differences fester into more significant issues and tear you apart. You can fight for your relationship by being willing to work out your problems. Some of the problems you are faced with in your relationship can be solved with patience. While they may never be solved entirely, you both can find ways to agree to disagree kindly. Learn to be an active listener and pay attention to what your partner says. Try to mirror their emotions and be empathetic to their viewpoint. Most relationship problems can be worked out when you listen to one another and make compromises where necessary. When your relationship deteriorates and it is no longer the beautiful relationship it used to be, in such a situation you need to go back to the basics. What made you two fall in love in the first place? Whatever it was, go back to it and begin the repair of your relationship from there. Do something sweet to rekindle the flame in your relationship. Something as simple as a handwritten note expressing how much you care about them. And a bouquet can be the first step for change in your relationship. Identify those things that you did at the beginning of your relationship and rebuild your friendship. Friendship is very important to have a lasting relationship. Solidifying your friendship will help improve your relationship. Go on dates, spend time talking, and expressing yourselves freely as friends do. The more connected you are, the better your relationship will be. Asking your partner the thing you can do better or improve on will go a long way in helping your relationship. You should also tell your partner what you want them to do better. Do not make assumptions. Express yourself freely to your partner and let them know how you truly feel. Talking things out and asking for your partner what they need from you for things in your relationship to get better is crucial.